Hello everyone, I'm quite excited. I'm not in Christmas mode, but I'm experimenting with dishes ready for the entertaining season and Christmas obviously. My family come every year and I seem to give them the same old thing, and I thought no, this year I'm going to put out some different nibbles and things. One thing I love recently, and I've been buying at Waitrose, and I decided I'm going to have a go making my own. I watched someone making some and this is going to be my version on it. It's whipped feta, absolutely gorgeous. Didn't have a clue how to make it, but this one Greek lady recommended that you buy feta that is in a brine because it's softer and creamier. I actually found some today. This is it. I don't know if you can see it there. That's the brine it's sat in, and this is the actual feta from Waitrose. It's a Greek feta, and she said that it makes a much creamier dip, and I want it right, so I thought okay. So in here I've got round about just under half. I'm only making this for John and I today. I'm kind of listing all the things I'm going to carry over ready for Christmas, so I'm experimenting a lot, so this is experimental. So in my little instant blender I've got here, I've got just less than half of that. In it I'm also going to get, this again is authentic Greek yogurt, lovely and creamy. I thought I'm going to put a spoonful of that in just to make it super creamy. Okay, that's that gone in. And I'm going to put some Busan cheese, soft cheese, because that's going to give it the garlicky flavour, and it's also going to sort of work with the feta cheese. So that's about a tablespoon, shall we say, maybe less than that. One thing about making dips, which I love making, and these like little party snack things, is you can adjust the taste. You can put in as much of one thing that you like and as little as you like. I'm going to put a tiny splash of olive oil, and my lemon zest, which I'm going to put in at the end. And the other thing I'm doing is I went and bought some fresh mint. I did have some in the garden. Foolishly, I pulled it up last week, not thinking I would use it again, never thinking about entertaining. Right, okay, I'm just going to wash my hands. I'm only just getting used to this, guys, so bear with me. Right, okay. Right, I've got to stop and just... If you're doing a lot, I would recommend you do it in your food processor. Right, okay. That's getting there. It needs... If I feel it's too dry, I will add more olive oil. Right, let's see how we're going. Well, that's coming together, but it is dry. Right, that's too dry to be a dip. Oops, just knocked that out of there. So I'm going to go in with the olive oil, or should I do more? I'm going to taste it. Oh my God, that's wicked. But I now know, by tasting it, I now know it actually needs more yogurt in there. Just to make it that little bit creamier. And I'm also going to give it a bit more olive oil as well. About half a tablespoonful in there. You can just hear that's mixing differently now. Now I've got a better quantity of creamy liquids going on. Oh yeah. Now that's looking like a dip. Can you see? Let's see what it feels like. Yeah. That would be nice to put your vegetables into and things like that, okay? I'm going to give it a little bit more of a blitz. I'm just going to try it again. Oh. Do I add any more of anything? No, I'm just going to go for another blitz. Okay, I think that should be about done. Yeah, that looks fine. Okay, next job is a clean spoon, and I'm going to put it into here. Now here, pomegranate. Okay, that's half a pomegranate. You can go to the supermarket and buy them already like that. But 75p against if you go to the supermarket and you buy about that quantity, which is just under 100 grams, you pay in the region of £1.60. So to me, that's been in the fridge a week. It's doing just fine. I'm going to cover it with cling film, but we'll be eating that in the next day to put it in salads, put it on curries. Very, you know, lovely little addition. We're going to put it on top of this today. So right, let me get a spoon. As I said, when it comes to Christmas and I'm making a bigger batch, I will use a food processor. But as this was just a trial, that looks beautiful. Perfect for dipping celery. Yummy. Okay, onto that, I'm going to put a sprinkle of these. Okay, and we're also going to put some pistachio. If you've got a lot of people coming around, you can put it on a big flat sort of, kind of like a shallow serving dish. And over that, because what you've got there is salty feta, the olive oil, and now we need to balance it with just a little bit. And we've got the mint. One thing I haven't put in yet is the lemon zest, but I'm going to do that in a second. But that's not going to affect, I just want to put a drizzle of honey over there. So can you imagine this? You're going to get fruity, salty, nutty, all in one go, and creamy and cheesy. Perfect. I'm going to do flatbreads, toasted flatbreads. And for John, who likes his veggies, I'm going to do some carrot sticks and some pepper sticks. And we will be dipping in and thoroughly enjoying that. I'm just going to get a lemon out of the fridge, zest up a lemon on there, and then that one is done. And now I'm going to be using more feta today, and I'm using phyllo pastry. This is going to be our lunch, by the way, today. I'm just going to make a couple of like little triangle things, using up some feta I've already got here, not the feta I'm keeping for dips, because that is more expensive, but you get the quality of feta. So I'm going to use this feta, which was still quite, about £2 I think that cost me, and I'm going to crumble it into the pastries, you'll see, and give it a nice little topping, and make them like a little crunchy pastry nibble to have with what else, with our dip and our veggies and things. Okay, so lemon, that's what I'm getting. You don't want too much lemon zest on, guys, or not in this size. Do you see that? You just want a nice little sprinkle on there, because then when you start dipping it in, that'll all mix in. And trust me, lemon zest's beautiful on anything. Okay, now that to me looks very good. Okay, thanks for watching. This is super quick, I know, but this is definitely, get yourself some made, treat yourselves. Okay, keep an eye out for my next little very short clip coming of feta pastry triangles. Thanks for watching. Love to you all. Bye for now.